Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Mike from SneakerHistory.com, and we are back with another video. Guys, thank you so much for dropping by. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate the support. Go ahead and hit the like, leave a comment. I try to get as many comments responded to as possible, so go ahead and leave one down below. And again, it helps the channel grow, helps it beat the algorithm so more people can see the video. Now, guys, if you need to catch me outside of YouTube, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at MadWatcher789, and of course, the Sneaker History Podcast at SneakerHistory.com. All right, guys, so actually we just got home a couple days ago. We actually just had our new addition pop up to the world. So our little girl was born, and we got home and there was a package on the door, and after we got all settled in, I got to open it. And really want to give a big shout out and thank you to the family over at Reebok. Really do appreciate you guys. They sent me a package, and it's really cool because it's a shoe I've had a couple times, but this retro is going to be released again on June 4th. So this retro will be coming out again on June 4th. And the past retros I had were okay, but they never quite got, it looks like the material's right and some of the other details. But this one really takes the cake because it's actually something we've looked at not too long ago. But the colorway is one that's probably one of the most known, maybe most infamous colorways of a sneaker. Very storied from the season that the player had. Of course, we're talking about Allen Iverson. What he did that year, and then also just, the moment. And I guess without further ado, we're gonna jump right into it. The box is one of their nice, boxes they send out every so often when they send me sneakers to check out. And it's really cool, really thick cardboard box with Reebok on it. So it's not gonna be the same as a retail box, but one thing I had to show off was going to be the artwork on the lid. And shout out to the homie Jason who did this artwork. Look at this. So you guys kind of get an idea of exactly what you were looking at. Get the Iverson and the Answer-Versary in that black and white colorway. Doing, the STEPOVER. That's what this shoe is known for. That's kind of what they're dubbing it. And this colorway is the STEPOVER colorway, the Answer-Versary. So I'm going to figure a way to get this framed, or if Jason, if you catch this, send me a print because it needs to go on this wall somewhere. Now, we had a card here. Has that same Iverson logo you get on the heel underneath the outsole of the shoe. And it says the fourth installment of Allen Iverson's signature Answer series, the Answer-Versary, was built for AI in his athletic prime. Only the strong survive. Now, again, I know most people have already seen this shoe before, but again, it's going to be retroing this week. So the video should be out by either Monday or Tuesday of this week, but probably Tuesday since everyone's out for Memorial Day, doing, whatever they do. So probably gonna drop it on Tuesday when everyone's kind of back to normal. But boom, here it is. That Answer-Versary in the STEPOVER black and white colorway. Now, as most people know, this is the shoe that Iverson wore in that 2001 finals against the Kobe and Shaq-led Lakers team, where he ever so slightly, very disrespectfully stepped over Tyronn Lue, and that moment lives in the minds of pretty much all NBA fans, especially all Iverson fans, because that team wasn't supposed to make it to the finals. Allen Iverson drugged that particular team to the finals and did everything he could. I think they took one game off the Lakers, but ended up, falling to them in the end. But that moment will always live on in just NBA and sneaker history, of course, with him stepping over Tyronn Lue. Now, the sneaker itself, we already looked at the 25th anniversary, the white and red colorway, picture up there. If you guys haven't checked it out, I'll leave a link below to that review. So I'm not going to go too much detail because it's exactly the same when it comes to tech specs. But I will say that this is going to be just, again, very well done. You have kind of the pebbled leather and the white piece on the upper here. Same with the top half where the shroud is and the closure here. As you move down to the toe box of the sneaker, you're going to have a really smooth, really soft leather. And I have to say that both pieces of leather are very high quality, very well done. If you haven't seen this sneaker or a lot of the questions they've been putting out, go check them out because the quality is just amazing. Way better than a lot of sneakers that have been put out here by any other brands lately. Now, you're going to have the I3 logo here with the 3M stripe that goes across both the lateral and medial side. So if you take a picture, it is going to give you that reflection. Now, as you open up the shroud, you're going to have black round laces, only option, so there's nothing else extra in the pack. But you're also going to have that I3 branding going down the tongue, which again, something that some of the older retros didn't have, but this one does show that logo and branding. You'll also have the Reebok logo reflective on the top of the tongue here. And the backing of this tongue is going to be a white leather as well, along with the sock liner and the heel section. It's going to be like a leather or synthetic leather going around the inside. Now this one is a little different when it comes to the insole, because the typical insole is going to have like Iverson's arm, his tattoo in there, like we saw in the red and white model. This one actually has just a looks like basketball court picture, or just kind of like lines drawn out with the Reebok branding. So yeah, it looks like the other side's gonna have the other piece of the court, but it's just gonna be the lines around the basketball court towards the goal, sort of paint and free throw area. Now, getting back to the outside of the shoe, just leave this out for now, I guess. Gonna have that heel piece done in, again, that reflective black material with the Iverson name here, done in that kind of plastic, black smoked out plastic piece with the Iverson written in silver. Gonna have the I3 in the leather pull tab that's debossed. Now as we get down to the outsole, that is done in a black leather that is wrapped around the front of the toe box here. And you're gonna have your you're gonna have your just typical like rubber on the from the midfoot to the heel. You're gonna also have the DMX cushioning here. That foam is gonna be part of the cushioning system within the shoe. Again, different. We talked about there was a kind of I think it was the eye pack or some kind of air transfer unit in the original, so they've changed it up to just have DMX foam. Now when we flip it over to the outsole, you're gonna have that herringbone traction on the outsides. You're gonna have that kind of wavy pattern in the middle with the Reebok logo, down to that shake plate in white with the silver I3 logo. Only the strong survive written below that. And of course the Iverson face logo right here in the heel. So again, a lot of similarities to the white and red pair we did review not too long ago. But I did notice that there's a $10 price point jump on this black and white pair than the white and red pair. Now I do have both pairs here in front of me. I hadn't seen anything different with either pair. Both have the same, to me, feels, well, I don't know, they're pretty similar. Again, I'm not a materials expert, but it feels really similar when it comes to leather. This one maybe feels a smidge softer, but I don't know if it's because I've worn this one a few, but that probably wouldn't make sense, honestly. But there's a $10 price jump between the two, but they are, from what I see, to be the same exact sneaker, nothing different, nothing extra with it. So I'm not too sure what that purpose is. So if anyone does know, leave me a comment below. I would love to know the reason why. But just again, one of my favorite Iverson sneakers. It is something that I'm so happy that Reebok sent over. So again, thank you to you guys. Really do appreciate the support. And thank you for sending these over, of course. But let me know. This is something you guys are looking for. I think the Answer-Versary sold out pretty quickly in the white and red colorway. But again, everything's selling out lately. Are you guys, if you're getting them, are you buying them to actually wear? Are you trying to resell them? What is your thought on it? Because again, this is one of my favorite sneaker models, and I'm glad that this retro is done right. It's actually super comfortable. I love a good classic basketball shoe that I can actually wear daily. So this is something I'm really excited to put in rotation. Let me know down below if this is on your watch list. Again, they're coming out June 4th. They are $140. Reebok.com with the foot sites as well. Let me know down below if this is something you guys will be trying to pick up this weekend. Until next time, guys, see ya.